Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with my top 10 Minecraft mods for 1.18.2, this time for April of 2022. And just like always, you can find all of these mods in the description below, so if you want to check any of them out for yourself, go ahead and find them there. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, the first mod we have today is Untamed Wilds, and this mod adds a bunch of new mobs to the game, and most of them have a lot of variants, so the total number of mobs you can actually come across, including the variants, is pretty huge. And something that's interesting with this mod is the mobs don't actually respawn. They're created with the world generation, so if you start just massacring the mobs in your general area, you're probably not going to be seeing them again until you explore. Next, we have the Immersive Weathering mod, and this mod pretty much just makes your world a lot more dynamic. So as you know, over time copper can oxidize, and this mod applies that kind of functionality to a whole lot of things in the game. For example, leaf piles will build up under trees, icicles will start to grow in cold biomes, and many other blocks such as cobblestone and bricks can also start to crack. Even iron can rust now, and those different rusted blocks have variants. Up next, we have the Oculus mod, and this is actually the Iris mod ported over to Forge. And in case you don't know what Iris is, it's essentially the best performance you can get with shaders in Minecraft, and Iris requires you to use sodium, which again is essentially the best performance mod available for the game, and Oculus requires you to use rubidium, which is the Forge equivalent of sodium. Anyway, if you're going to be using shaders, but not any fancy resource packs that require Optifine, then this is absolutely the way to go. After that, we have Biome Particle Weather, and this mod completely replaces essentially all the weather effects in the game. And as you would likely guess from the title, it uses particles. And this is completely customizable. You can choose just how many of these particles will be falling, and it's just a really cool way to change up the weather visuals. And in addition to this, it also adds a bunch of new particle effects to the nether. For our next mod, we have Cave Enhancements, and currently this mod adds 2 new cave types to the game, the first of which are called goop caves, which quite literally just have a bunch of stalactites dripping goop. Kinda gross. And the second of these caves is rose quartz caves, which you can find in underwater caves. And these 2 new cave types are just gonna add a bit more variety underground. Next, we have Friends and Foes, which adds many of the rejected mobs from the previous mob votes. Currently, 5 of these mobs have been added, and all of them are completely functional and fit in as if Mojang actually created it. So if there's any of these mobs you really wish would have been in Minecraft, then absolutely install this mod. For our next mod, we have Ecologics, and this mod just adds generally nice new features to several of the biomes in the game. And these features range anywhere from new mobs to new structures or new plants, and just help make these particular biomes feel a little more detailed. Next up, we have Tree Hollows, and this mod adds some randomly generated tree hollows throughout your world, which will contain just a little bit of loot. And this is a fun way to get some early game items, because you're not guaranteed to get them. You have to look around for them for just a bit, and hey, they look kind of cool too. Approaching the end, we have Modern UI, and this mod just makes the UI in Minecraft look a little nicer. The font is both easier and cleaner to read, tooltips are more visible and generally just neater, and supposedly the mod even helps boost your FPS a bit. It even has some other cool effects such as blurring the background when you open your inventory, and generally it's just a great mod to have installed if you want to make the UI just a little bit nicer. And finally, the last mod I have for this video is Movement Vision. Now, before I actually show you what it does, fair warning, there's a decent chance just looking at this is going to make you sick, but I thought the effect is kind of cool and worth showing off. Anyway, this mod makes it so the only thing you can see in Minecraft is movement. Whether that's your own movement or a mob, it really doesn't matter, it's all you're gonna see. And this absolutely creates a very interesting effect. And this mod's very customizable, so you can change things like the color and how long the movement effects are, and it's certainly not something you're generally gonna play with, but hey, I could see challenges or something being done with this. And that's gonna do it for this video. Once again, if you'd like to download the mods, you can find them all in the description below, and if there's any mods you think I should include in a video, absolutely let me know and I'll be sure to check them out. And anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.